why is that this is a nerd? If I throw on a Leafs jersey or Broncos, I don't even know football teams, I don't follow it. Do that and go, yeah, team, and that's cool. Greetings, Dave here, DCB Facts. So it's just, it harkens back to some things I've read over the years. Now, something popped up on my Facebook feed the other day, and it made me giggle. It was this: how I sleep. I don't have it in front of me, but how I sleep knowing that the outcome of a game has nothing to do with me. And I've also done this, which is really funny. That there is me to a T. The things I would talk about when I was a kid. What is he saying? What's going on? So really, what I'm trying to say is, why is it that if I have a room like this, that's cool, it's just a fan. If I have a room like this, nerd, geek, loser. Just for my bona fides, which where bona fide came from, my bona fides. That's part of my collection. Part. So I don't get, to me, because I'm always been on the outside, years ago when the Leafs were in the Cup. Now, the Leafs are something fun for me to look at. The Toronto Maple Leafs last won 2 weeks before I was born. So yes, it's been 55 years since they've won the Cup. Almost. Now I think, is that me? You know, it was June 6th. I was born June 20, 2 weeks later. They haven't won since. Probably not. But years ago, maybe 15 years ago, they're making a run, and I was watching it. My wife walked in and said, "Who are you, and what have you done with my husband?" They're in the finals. Oh, and they lost. There, we're good. I've just always been on, not on the outside, on the nerdy side. So I'm dealing with that, and I'm reading comics, I'm reading books and all that stuff, and my dad would say, "Go outside and play." I'm in the middle of reading something. Well, go outside and play anyway. Yeah. And now, of course, who do they come to fix their computers? Well, not my dad, because he's been gone for 16 years, but who do they come to fix computers? Yeah, let's get the geek, let's get the nerd, let's do that. And I've said that in previous videos, where just something that looks put people at ease. If I pull out my quadcorder on my phone, oh look, I got a geek fixing this, yay. So I just don't understand the mentality. I don't understand how this is, there's such a, I don't want to say an us versus them mentality, but it's just like if you're in a sport and you live and die by the stats of so-and-so, yay. But if I can name, the top 10 episodes of Next Gen, or I can name, oh no, that's not canon because this didn't come in until season 2, or in comics, I'm reading them for, what do we say, 48 years now. I can go through the whole history of pretty much any character, like, who cares, right? Because it's not in the accepted mainstream. Although, I guess in this day and age it is a little bit more accepted. This doesn't really bat an eye much anymore. When I went to my Rotary Club 2 years ago in full Star-Lord, people went right on. Not so much a, nerd. Even my friend Larry had a funny conversation, a comment on his Facebook feed. He went out one day in San Francisco in his Star-Lord jacket, and a 60-year-old grandmother came up to him and said, "Oh yeah, I really love Endgame," and talked about the whole thing. So when the grandmas are getting into your geekiness or your stuff, you fit mainstream again, or for the first time. Well, that's just some deep thoughts for me. In the end, I don't really care. I've been called a nerd for so long, or a geek or whatever for so long. It doesn't bother me anymore because, well, I'm 50, almost 55 years old. It doesn't matter. It hasn't mattered what you thought of me since 18. But anyway, so that is just my take on things. It's a screwy world we live in, where that situation where, hey, you're one and you're not. You're in, you're out. Whatever. As they say, don't take life too seriously. You never get out alive. So that's just my take on things for the day. I hope everyone's having a great day, and we'll talk to you all later.